Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. I'm Tracy Steen, and the workout today is going to be a no repeat cardio, compound, and core workout. So those are the three elements. We're going to cycle between those three. We'll do 45 seconds of work with 15 seconds in between each exercise. All right, and no repeat again, so it'll be lots of variety and lots of fun. You're going to require that variety of dumbbells for the workout, and here are the ones that I'm using today, but lift within your own abilities. And I'll start you with a warm up and we'll end with a cool down. All right, are you ready to move daily? Me too. Let's go. Okay, let's put high intensity intervals on the watch. Cardio, compound, core is what we'll do today. And again, no repeat, which is fun. We'll just, you're gonna kick the heart rate up, then you're gonna go into the strength, then you're gonna go into the core. Lots of variety today, which is the spice of life, they say. That's what they say. All right, let's squat low and reach up high to tiptoes. That's it. Five more here. Good, and let's take it into a low lunge position here. Okay, one leg is straight behind you, opposite hand and foot on the ground, and we're gonna big stretch up right here. And switch sides. Other foot comes up and reach. Stretching in that hip flexor a bit. Waking things up, switch sides, drop. And switch again. Reach. Good, into some plank walkouts. Let's walk forward, forward, back, and tap. Forward, forward, back, and tap. Modify this from the knees if you need. Four more here. Last one. Good, stay down here. Let's get those legs into that 90-90 position right here. Hands behind you to support you if you need. Rock it side to side. Good, let's open and then bring that leg. Open and bring that leg. Of course, this can be done without hands as well. Just warming up the ball and socket in the hip. Two more here. Very good. And down into this low squat position. Open up wide. Drop those heels on the ground right here. Let's press against. If you can't get into this position, either elevate the heels or just give me some squats up and down. Just warming up through that inner thigh here. And we're gonna put our hands on our feet and stand and squat for 8. Good, and 2. Three more here. And up we come. Good. Arm circles. Switch direction. And torso twist just to finish. Draw that elbow across. Okay, let's get it started. We're gonna start with cardio, compound, core. Ready, let's go. We're starting with the cardio. Okay, we're gonna do 2 seals. 2 T-Rex. There's low impact. If you want to keep it low impact, that's totally fine. Otherwise, we'll jump it up. 2 and 2. So 1, 2, and drop low. One more here. That's it. 2 seals, 2 T-Rex. Let's go into our reverse lunge press. So I'm just gonna hold 8s. We're gonna shoulder press at the top. So rack those weights. You're gonna drop that low, double press, alternate legs. So you're low and press, switch, low and press. Good. Into your core, we're gonna do a blast off knee in. I'm just gonna grab my push-up handles to support wrists, but you can do it flat on the ground. Blast off, reach back, and then knee comes to elbow. So blast off, knee to elbow, blast off, other side, knee to elbow. That's it. Okay, let's go into our cardio again. Set those there. Wacky jacks. So reaching, alternating elbow to knee. I'm gonna jump it up here if you don't need the break. Okay, ready? Here we go. You could do just jacks if you wish. This is more challenging. Wow. I'll take my 15s down to the ground. You're gonna go into that tricep press, leg extension. Palms face each other. Everything is up, everything is down. So you're here. And press. Stay down here. We're gonna go into a side crunch. I'll call halfway, we'll switch. We're gonna lay it out here, crunch to the side oblique, reach overhead, and we crunch. Bring your knees in toward the chest. All right, switching sides, quick flip and work. Up for cardio. And we're gonna go into our traveling frog squat. Make sure no weights are in the way. You could side squat shuffle for low impact side to side. Otherwise we jump. You're here, low, low. Other way. Stay tall in your back. Ten seconds here. Feeling the burn. I'll hold 12s now. Whew, for my curl press. One arm is holding, the other one will curl press. I'll call half. So iso hold here, curl press here. You're hitting that reverse press. Switch sides. Set those down, we're into our plank tap out. So modify this from the knees, otherwise forearms and toes. And you're alternating that tap. Right in front, bum is down. And we tap, other side. All right, don't rock the hips, try to keep them parallel to the ground. Water break coming up next, so stay in the pocket here with me for this full 45 seconds. All right, very nice. Grab a drink. If you need a longer break, pause the video. Otherwise, check out the screen. I guess I got 2 water bottles here. All right, join me back. Since I have the handles here, let's go into the sprawling frog kick. So you can walk this out. And then it's an elbow to knee, up, up, and squeeze the glutes. That's low impact. All right, we're gonna drive those knees forward. So we jump out, knees, stand right there. Make it more challenging by giving me a jump at the top right there. Into your alternating curtsy lunge. Whew, I'll hold 15s. Okay, if you can't curtsy, hit a reverse lunge instead. Otherwise, shoulders back. Slight curtsy here, and switch sides. Your front foot stays facing the front.
Someone like you, like
Let's go into our starfish pass under. I'll grab just one 5-pound dumbbell. You're gonna tap to the toe, right? And then we'll pass it under and switch hands and feet. All the way up, you're here. Now pass it under and switch. Other side tap, pass it under. That's it. Let's go, work. And up for your cardio, 2 knees, 2 jacks, 2 frogs. Okay, make sure you're not dizzy. 2 knees, 2 jacks, 2 frogs. That's low impact. Here we go. Knee, knee, jack, jack, frog, frog. Into your clean and snatch. Squat, flip, squat, elbow, flip. I'll hold my 15s and I'll call half. Then we'll switch sides, wide stance, drop that squat, low and drive. Watch your head. Last one on this side, switch. Drop it low in the center. Good. Okay, a bit of a leg one here as well with our core. We're gonna hold the dumbbell here. We'll squat. Give me that twist for obliques. Alternating sides. You're tall. I've got the 15 here. Twist, other side now, and twist. That's it. Into the broad jump. 3 jack back for your cardio. You'll giant step, tap, tap, tap for low impact. Land light, 3, 2, 1. Reach your hips back. Okay, down to the ground for our ab rollout. I got a 15 down here, so I'll use that. Catch your breath. Slow on the descent into the sit-up. Here we go, slow. 2, 3, 4, and up without a weight if you need.
That's the only way to get that high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight in pieces, but I'm not backing down.
Nice and slow, really slow, 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 slow. Awesome. Okay, back up for cardio. Whew, let's go into your jab, jab, jack, jack. Right there's low impact. I'm gonna kick it up. Here we go, and we jab, jab, 2 jacks here. 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's go.
Here's what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high.
Into your hybrid sumo squat curl. I'm gonna hold 15s, wide stance, hitting that sumo squat. One is here, one is down. Switch in the center. So you're here, switch, good. I guess we're sort of switching at the top. Whatever works. That's heavy.
If you're looking for trouble, you better come on. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle.
Set those down and down to the ground for your scissors for abs. Okay, crossing those feet. You can go a little higher if it's hard for you, nice and low if you can. So you're here, trying to push the small of the back into the ground. Sometimes I like to put my head up. That helps my lower back. Sometimes it's okay down here. You're halfway, give your back a stretch if you need.
Cause I'm shooting for the moon tonight, and I got a feeling I'm gonna crash some stupid party. Tear the ceiling down in front of everybody. If someone's pouring up a drink, I'm calling shots.
7 seconds, don't stop if you can. Push, push. 3, 2, 1. Hiya! Up for cardio. Let's go into our spider hop. This is challenging. It's low, pivot, low. That's your low impact. Otherwise we jump here, touch the ground. Snowboarder is when you don't touch the ground. Spider is when you touch. I don't know who came up with that, but both are hard. Rest if you need.
Yeah, I'm going all night, I don't need to stop. Yeah, I can't wait to hit that bass drop dance. It's all I wanna do right now. Oh, everybody will be on.
Nelly. I'll take 15s to the ground. Tricep extension bridge. Okay, on your back, palms facing. We're just bending at the elbow for triceps. Everything's up, everything's down. Here. And up with the bridge. Squeeze your glutes at the top.
I'm just an accident waiting.
Stay down here for your banana boat rocker. Okay, setting those down. Now you could lift either just your upper body or just your lower body off the ground and hold. I'm gonna rock side to side. Both for me, up and rock. Okay, biceps are close to the ears. Trying to get the shoulder blades off the ground. Support your head gently with the hand if you need. Halfway, keep going. You have 15 seconds, then a water break, so push if you can. Let's go. You got this. You are stronger than you think. Push, push. Oh, Nelly. Okay, grab your water. Take a reprieve, and if you need to pause to take a longer break, that's fine. Do that, but we're coming back strong with another cardio exercise. Because we like to practice our diagonal jump. You can either step tap here. I'm gonna do a double foot jump diagonally, and then I'll do it backwards, but you can turn around if you need. Double foot, diagonal, land, light, and light, and light. Now back or turn around. That was hard. Oh, the burn. I'm gonna hold 5s for my static lunge, lateral raise. I'll call half on the legs. Pelvic tilt, shoulders back. So you're here, drop low and lift. Low and lift. Stick your chest out. Last here, switch your leg. Continue the arms. Standing abs here. We're gonna do a side crunch. So you're here with or without weights. I'm just gonna hold them since they're in my hands. I'll call half. We'll switch sides. Side crunch here. Good. So I'm bringing that elbow to the back side of the thigh.
You told me you believe in something and you said you're done pretending that fate is patient.
Last one on this leg, and switch.
System, come back when you're old
So those down into your squat lunge pattern for cardio. This is just gonna kick the heart rate up. So you can pulse here if you don't wanna turn and pivot into that lunge. I'll alternate wide, here and here, center and here. Really pick that foot up so you're not twisting the knee. This is why I'm saying you could do just a pulse if you wish. Now, don't hold your breath because we're holding that isometric contraction. The tendency would be to hold the breath, but don't. Stay tall. That's fire. That is fire, fire. Wow. I'll grab my 12s for my squat Arnold press. For my compound exercise, 12s, 1 and 2. Front rack to start, squat here. So you're low and Arnold and front, that's it. Nice. Into your hip hop extension for abs. Okay, on your back, do a little hip pop toward the ceiling, then a straight leg extension, single leg if you can't do both. So we pop here and leg extension. Up and extension. I want that pop to go straight toward the ceiling, not behind you. Up. It's gonna be way easier if you try to pull back toward the back wall. Way harder if you try to lift hips upward. Going into my burpee plank jack. I'm gonna use push-up handles to support my wrists again. You could plank jack and just tap, or here if you don't wanna hit the burpee. Otherwise, let's go. Burpee down and jack, jump it up right here. Nice. Deadlift, alternating front lunge. So deadlift lunge. I'll hold 20s. We're gonna start with that deadlift. Knees are soft. Control the down. Reach your hips back and hit that front lunge here. Back to deadlift. Other side lunge.
Slowing down, you better keep up. Don't fall behind.
On your back for abs, into your mini flutter kick, really low to the ground. Go up high if you can't do low. Hands under the bottom. Little flutter here. All right, little. Again, head up if you need. Almost there, 8 seconds. Push, push. Oh, I want to quit, but I'm not going to. Push, push, push. Yes. Okay, sounds like childbirth. I want to quit, I can't. All right, what am I doing here? Let's do a duck under cross body punch. There's your low impact jump if you can, wide. You're here. Let's go. It's hard. Okay, into your compound, shoulder. Front lateral combo, I'll grab 8s. Elbows are soft, stick your chest out. Oh, I did shoulders yesterday, so these 8s are fire for me today. Let's go into the leg extension crunch. So you could tap to extend. I've got a 5, or lift the leg like I'm gonna do. I'll call half. Reach, reach. Draw the knee in. Reach, knee, that's it. Good balance practice here as well. Spread those toes. Switching legs and arms, or legs, just legs. Whew, hop, jumping lunges. Reverse lunge, alternating, nice and quick. If you like to have low impact, take out the hop if you want to make it harder. That was hard. Let's go into the ultimate deadlift. It's a deadlift, high pull, squat, curl, press. I'll hold 15s. Knees are soft. Deadlift here, high pull here, squat, curl, press. That's it. Deadlift, high pull, squat, curl, press. On your back for abs again, into our princess sit-up. I'll call half and then we'll switch. Tiptoe here, that leg is straight. You're coming up. Here we go. And reach. Same side. Last one here, switching sides. Into your cardio, in and out squat jumps. Narrow wide for low impact. I need a sip. Work wide. Stay in the pocket, folks. We're almost there. This is where the rubber meets the road, though, as they say, where you gotta challenge yourself and talk yourself in. Don't talk yourself out. Come on. Fire. Single, single, double bent over row. I'll hold 15s. All right. Hinging at the waist. Back is flat. And work up. Other side. Double now.
But here we go again, go again. Do my best to pretend. Yeah, here we go again, go again. Do my best to pretend.
That's halfway, so if you need a back stretch, you can take that.
I will do my best not to give up. I will do my best not to give up. What will be of us?
Finishing off with our X position ab. If you can't do this, the whole body's coming up to tap the toes. Just give me a little crunch right here. Okay, otherwise, the position of an X, and you're up, wide hand to toe tap.
What will it be of us? Now you're saying you care about me, so why do I feel cold?
You're halfway, folks. Stay with me. Let's go.
Deep sea, got it just but I don't. But here we go again. Do my best.
Last 10 seconds.
Yeah, here we go again. Do my best.
3, 2, 1, you're done. You move daily. In your 3 C's, cardio, compound, core. That was so fun. Love the no repeat just for variety and to just make it fun and sweaty. That was good. Okay, if you enjoyed the workout, please let me know in the comments below if you've never commented. I would love to hear from you. I know the regulars. And if you do the workouts, say hi in the comments. I'd love that. All right, join for a stretch if you can. That was hard. Fun but hard. Let's go into pigeon right off the hop here. All right, sink down. If you can draw this foot further forward, try. If you can't, keep it back, that's okay. This increases that glute stretch here. And let's camp out right here for a few seconds. Wow. It's funny because I made that little push reference to pregnancy. And then it made me think as I was working out, without keeping my mind in the muscle, my mind was in giving birth to my 3 children. Of course it was. Okay, let's switch sides. Anyway, I was thinking that when I had the psychotherapist Dave Phillips on, we were talking about suffering and then that life is suffering. It has suffering in it. We will all move through seasons of suffering, but you can either have pain with suffering and make it intolerable for yourself, or you can have the suffering and be mindful and present in the moment and move through it. And so I really liked that. Lean forward here. And I thought about that when I was giving birth, and I took a course from him at the time on mindfulness after the birth of my first 2 children, so before my 3rd. And I really thought about this, let's go into butterfly, that you know, the first 2, I had pain, but I also let everyone in the room know I was in pain. Not that you have to be silent when you're in pain, but I really could have moved through that differently if I had more skills. Do you know what I mean? More presence, more awareness, more mindfulness. Yes, it was painful and terrible and frightening. I think I was just so scared. I just scared myself into being more scared. Like my mind told myself I couldn't do it. Whereas with my 3rd, I had gone through this course. Yes, I had now had the experience. Let's go into quad stretch here. Grab the shoelaces, push the hip forward. So I had the experience. I knew sort of what to expect, which makes a difference. I understand that. But I also wanted to really practice mindfulness and awareness and being in my body and having pain, but without suffering. And so I was cognizant of that. And the delivery was a lot different. It was a more enjoyable experience. I know a lot of people say they really enjoy that whole experience. Switch sides. I didn't those first 2. I was very, very frightened and I wanted to have a C-section so bad, but you couldn't just opt for one here anyway. So I had to go through it, and then everything was fast, so there was no drugs, and it was just, But the 3rd one, yeah, I thought, okay, let's practice this pain without suffering. And it was really an incredible experience to do it that way, bring the knee in. And I think about that too with other times I've gotten sick or ill, or I've had psychological pain. And I am for sure not discounting expressing the pain in a safe space. I think that's crucial. You have to do that. You can't keep those things inside. But do you know what I mean? There's a difference between really suffering with it and also accepting that it's part of humanity and it's part of this human course and it's going to come and you will get through it. And thinking about it like that just reframed it for me. And when now I encounter painful moments and times, like I feel like I really want to be more present in that moment. So yeah, that's what I'm practicing doing. Anyway, Dave, this psychotherapist, he didn't share this story on the podcast, but his son died when the son was 17. So I think it was probably about 15 years ago now. Reach across the body here. And when we went to the viewing of the body, he and his wife were clearly in pain, but they weren't suffering. They were so present, and the way that they were interacting with their son and with the people there to support them and love them, I had never seen anything like that before. I thought to myself, I would just be a total mess. I don't think I could go to this if this was my child. But But they had done the work to be present in their suffering. And they had also done the work to know how important it was to have community around them in those times. And I think I thought to myself, I want that, and I'm working for that for when those times come in my life, because it looked like a blessing to go through that with friends and loved ones. It looked more peaceful. It looked more bearable. And, you know, I think when we go through those moments of grief, that's all we want, is something a little bit more bearable. Tricep stretch here. Anyway, that's where my brain went as soon as I said push, push, push. Where did yours go? Did you think about your birth if you gave birth, or did you think about pushing through something that's challenging in your life right now that you don't know if you can do, but you've got to just rally inside and understand that you can do hard things and that you're capable of it? I hope that's where your brain went. If not, let your brain go there now. Thanks for joining, everyone. I'll see you all in the next workout.